Let's start with the same chapter which we were discussing last time. These were the topics which were explained with the help of a computer last time. Let me explain a little more about it, like header and footer. You all were aware that header is used to give headings to the document, while footer is used to write any kind of footnote which we generally used to write at the end of the chapter. You know how to select it. For selecting this option, we can click on the insert tab. After that, we can click on text effect, and in that header or footer option is there. Whichever is needed, we can select either header or footer. And once we are done with the functioning of these, like suppose we have selected header, we can type something in that box, a box will appear, and once we will finish with that, we can press the escape key. Likewise, we can use footer also. When we click on this end of the page, the box will appear. Inside that, we can either write the page number or any other details, and again when we press escape key, that box will disappear. Like this, we can either use header or footer. Next, how to set text in column. For doing this, we can select the page layout option. After that, in that columns and page setup option is there. These kind of options will appear, how many columns we want our text to be divided. Whatever number of columns we will select, suppose we have selected 3, then this ruler will show 3 divisions. Then whenever we will type, the text will appear in the first column. After that, it will automatically go to the next column, then in the third column. Just like we see the contents in the newspaper. If we want to insert column break in that, we can place the cursor where we want to use the column break option. After that, we can select page layout, in that breaks, and then columns option is there. With this, we can break a column somewhere in the between of the middle of the text. Next is how to set margins. Margin is the space which we want to leave on the left, right, top and bottom of the screen. This can again be adjusted in MS Word. It comes as a part of formatting feature. For this also, again we will select the page layout option, in that page setup, and then margin. Then we will select the margin whatever we want to leave. This kind of a dialog box will appear. From this, we can adjust top, bottom, left, right margins, and once we are satisfied, we can click outside this, and accordingly the text will appear on the screen. Next is how can we use indents. Indents means the space which we want to leave in the beginning of the paragraph, end of the paragraph, at the same time the place from where we want to start the paragraph. That is indents, and we call the process as indentation. This can also be done by using page layout, paragraph, and then indent, and we can select left indent, right indent, first line indent, accordingly whatever is required, and we can see their positions here on the ruler. You can see this is left indent, this is first line indent, right indent. Like this, we can see the indents on the ruler, which shows that from this place our paragraph will appear on the document. We have finished with the chapter. Now we'll discuss the question answers.